very first point of interest will be coming directly in front of us. These two large rock cliffs form the jaws or the gateway to the Upper Dells. The cliff on the right is creatively known as High Rock, which stands about 65 feet tall, and the even taller cliff off to the left is called Romance Cliff. Now there is a local legend that goes with Romance Cliff. Native Americans would bring their newlyweds to the top of this cliff and would do a test to see how long their marriage would last. They would light a stick on fire, throw that stick into the water. If the stick stayed lit, they would have a long and happy marriage. But sometimes that stick would go out, and the wife would have the opportunity to push the husband into the river. Our next rock formation will be along our right-hand shoreline. You'll be looking for what resembles a giant pile of pancakes. This is called Chimney Rock. It's our second most photographed rock formation. Great example of wind, water, and frost erosion. Chimney Rock just off to our right. Well, I hope everyone decided to bring their imagination along on this boat tour today. Our next rock formation does take some imagination to see. Along the right-hand shoreline and the green rocky cliffs just ahead of us, you will be looking for the profile of a man's face. You'll see his large nose, his eyes, his mouth. Stretch your imagination just a bit more and the trees and foliage on top form his headdress. This is the profile of Black Hawk.
Well, it was once thought Black Hawk was captured here at the Wisconsin Dells, although many may think he was captured in Chicago. Huh? How about those Black Hawks? Huh? Looking pretty good. Got it close, though. Almost too close here last night, huh? Well, anyway, Black Hawk was captured about 40 miles northwest of us, even though the surrender paper said he was captured near the Dalles of the Wisconsin when the Black Hawk War ended in 1832. By the way, I should say the end of the Black Hawk War marked the beginning of Wisconsin, and that was the last Native American war to be fought east of the Mississippi River. The last battle of the Black Hawk War took place 70 miles due west of us, where the Bad Axe River empties into the Mississippi. Soldiers fighting against Black Hawk were quite has notoriety. Our 12th president, Zachary Taylor, was the commander at Fort Crawford that managed that war. Abraham Lincoln fought with the Illinois militia against Black Hawk, and he became, of course, our 16th president. And Jefferson Davis, president of the Confederacy during the Civil War, fought against Black Hawk here in Wisconsin as well, as did the sons of Alexander Hamilton and Daniel Boone, and our first territorial governor, Governor Dodge.
Travel here on the Upper Dells during a black night. You can sometimes see some eerie lights on the beach. Black Hawk Island is owned by the University of Wisconsin. Makes a great outdoor classroom because all the varieties of trees that grow in our state can be found growing on our island.
Wow, that's awesome.
Off to our right here, this is called Birch Cliff Beach. It's the only beach you can actually walk to here on the Upper Dells. If you take River Road towards Chula Vista, there will be a little parking lot area just off to the left. You park there and take about a mile to 2 mile walk through the woods, and it will end up here at this beach. Pools. Before the Kilbourne Dam was built, the water level was actually about 20 feet lower than it is today. Though those whitewater rapids were not the only dangerous part about the Narrows. As you look ahead of the boat, you can see the river does take a sharp 90-degree turn to the left. This was nicknamed the Devil's Elbow. It was known for its large whirlpools that would form in its corner and suck a man under. Many men did lose their lives to the Devil's Elbow, except for a gentleman by the name of Leroy Gates. He owned his own business, which would bring lumber rafts just through this part of the river. We'll be able to see an inscription which bears his name. Coming up on the left-hand side of the boat, and the rocky cove and the rock ledge facing towards us, the very first word carved in is